Hello guys, welcome back to your Callfluent AI dashboard. This is Alex, and in this video we will be talking about customizing your agent behavior and making him or fine-tune him to act exactly as you want him to act during your phone call conversation. Now, the first thing you want to look at or you want to pay attention to when you're landing on the customized behavior page is this agent type field right here on the top left. And if you toggle on the drop down, if you click on it, you will notice that there are 3 types that you can select from. And what this means is that depending on what you select, the agent will approach the conversation in a different way. The sales rep type is built or fine-tuned to be more pitchy and to actually try to sell your product or try to convert the lead many times during the phone call, while the support agent is more technical, more like waiting for customer inquiries and helping them with their different problems. And then we have the lead engagement one, which is more like a raw agent that doesn't have much fine-tuning added to him, and that will allow you to actually start from scratch, kind of instruct him from scratch with not much information going in the background. So again, it's kind of like a raw agent that you can use the way you want him to, you can fine-tune the way you want him to be fine-tuned. So for this demo, let's go with the sales rep. You will also notice that there is an extra feature for the sales reps, which is this script field right here at the bottom that can be toggled on and off. And if you've been doing any sales calls, or if you have worked with a sales team in the past, you know that every single sales call has to follow a script in order to kind of be able to track conversions, improve conversion, and keep the calls consistent and converting well for your offers. So this is exactly what this feature is about. Basically, in here you just provide the agent with the script that he should follow during the conversation. And if you have word by word copy that you want him to tell or to say during the phone call, this is exactly where you want him, where you want this script added or copy added. One important thing about this is that the agent will actually say these things exactly as you pasted in here. So he will go line by line with the script and will read all of these questions to the caller live during the call. So you don't want to add instructions in this field because it may just make the conversation awkward and may look like the agent is not doing the right thing. Now the next field in here, and this is where our prompt builder starts, and this is where you start actually fine-tuning the agent to understand his goal, know his background, and then do exactly what you want him to do during the calls. So the start of the prompt builder is this goal field right here, and this is where you tell the agent what is his main goal during this phone call. And being a sales rep, our main goal should be to actually convert the caller into some sort of action that we want, like booking a meeting or even selling something during the call. So this is kind of what you want to add in here as his main goal. You will see that our selected template has something similar. It says that it's for this medical clinic, and his goal is to handle appointments, inquiries, and basic medical information requests. Your aim is to schedule, reschedule, and cancel appointments. So this is kind of what the agent should do during this call, and you want to give him the goal right here because, again, each of these fields has have some background prompts that come from our app, and that will make sure the agent will actually follow these and consider these as what they actually should be. So the goal has some system prompts that are pushed by the app. So you want to kind of respect these fields and make sure you add the information in the correct field. The background one is more like for basic information about his experience or things that your agent should know about himself during the conversation, just in case the user will ask him about these things. So this is where we actually tell him professional information, how many years he worked, and what is he usually doing during the in his job. These are basic information that may just be requested by the caller, so we want to provide them in here in the background field. Now the next field, and the most important of all, is the instructions field, and this is exactly where you actually fine-tune the agent to know exactly what information he should provide to the customer, how he should provide that information, how he should talk during the call, and if you have any other rules, like important things that he should know about that during the conversation, this is exactly where you should be adding these rules. You will see that this is using this instructions field, we are actually telling the agent how to greet the callers, how to speak with them. We can give them all sorts of details like that, and this is also the place where we actually add the information he should know during these calls, things like frequently asked questions and other information about our products, like prices. Maybe if you are a food ordering company, you can also add the menu you have in here in the instructions field, and any other information that the agent should know about during this phone call conversation. So one very good approach to have a solid instruction in here is to be very detailed and to provide as much information as you can in here for the agent to know. You can use ChatGPT to generate your own instructions prompt in here. And another thing that we do is to keep an eye on call recordings and see exactly what customers are asking our agent, and if we don't have that information in our current instructions prompt, we just come back and keep editing it and add more and new information to the agent to know, so he can actually answer those questions better next time when the question come up. So yeah, this is where you actually instruct the agent exactly what to do, like as a general rule, during the calls. And this is also where you give him the information he should know about your company and your products, and information that may be requested by the caller during the phone call conversation. Then the next field, and the last one, is the script field, which we have already talked about, and this is where you actually put your sales script, and once you have a script in here, the agent will actually go line by line with each of these scripted answers, and we'll just try to go through the entire thing during the whole conversation or before the conversation actually ends. He can, of course, sometimes skip a line or two and come back a bit later, or just depending on how the conversation goes, he may just skip one or two lines and never get back to them because the user decided to take the conversation in a different directions, or there are some details that the agent considers and thinks that the best way to do is to just skip a line. But as a general rule, this whole script will be read by the agent to the caller live during the conversation. So you want to keep an eye in here and make sure you don't add any kind of information or generic instructions in here, because the agent will actually read them to the caller during the call. So with all of this being said, I think our agent is ready. We can actually save it and do a test and see exactly how it works. One more thing here is this templates model that you can toggle on and check some templates that we have in here. You can also save them as custom templates, and then they will be added into your saved templates folder right here. You can of course edit their names, let's say sell script for later, and once you save them you will be able to see them in here, edit them and use them later on for your own agents or for your clients' agents if you have a white label account or an agency account and you're selling these to clients. So this is a nice little feature that you can use in your agents creating process. And now that everything is all set, let's just submit the agent and see exactly how this works. Once an agent is saved, you will go to the last step that we will be covering in our next videos. But you can also check your agents by going to the agents page, and you can see it right here, the Sam Rivera agent that we have just created. You can of course at any point come back to the configuration page and adjust the information in here or edit the agent and do the same with the behavior page. Change all the scripts, all the instructions if needed, and make the agent better over time, you know, because you always have to keep fine-tuning them. These agents can get crazy smart if you keep editing them and adding things to them based on the tests you do and based on the conversation your customers have with these agents. So now that our agent is live, we are ready to test it. So let's just use this widget right here. This is the agent testing widget. You can easily test it by putting your name and phone number in here. So let's go ahead and see exactly how this works. Okay, so the call request was approved, so let's just wait for the call to start on my phone. And there you go.
Hey, this is Sarah. How can I help you today?
Hey Sarah, this is Alex. How are you?
Thank you for calling. This is Sam. How may I assist you today?
I want to know more about your company, please.
Medical services. We offer a range of services, including consultations, exams, and treatments. Is there a specific service you're interested in learning more about?
Alright, so let me hang off, and then now that we have done a test, we can refresh this page and see the call history right in here as completed. And you can see the transcribe of the conversation and everything that was said during the call. So you will notice there are some issues in here because I didn't actually spend time to fine-tune my agent. So let's go back to behavior and see exactly what happened. And you will notice that the first line was, "Thank you for calling, how may I assist you today?" And then if you go back to call history, you will see that here he kind of tried to continue my answer because I only said, "Hey, I want to know more about your," and he said medical services, and then he said that we offer a range of services including consultations, exams. Is there a specific service you need to learn about? And if you check the behavior and the prompt provided in here, you will notice that he kind of tried to ask this question in a different way, because it made more sense for him to do that, because I didn't provide him any much different. So the idea of this is to just make sure your instructions match your script and then keep fine-tuning his behavior till he actually does exactly what you want him to do during the phone calls. You can always come back here, check the conversation, see how the users are doing, how the conversations are going during these live calls, then come back to behavior and just keep editing the instructions, keep improving the script till the agent actually does exactly what you want him to do. Alright, so with that being said, I think this video is done. We have our agent, our new agent, and we are now ready to go into actions and into API integrations and web forms and see exactly how we can add our agent to our website and how to add actions live during these phone calls to our newly created agent. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.